The love story of the princess and the gorilla. In a distant kingdom surrounded by uncharted wilderness, Princess Elena was known for her beauty and her insatiable curiosity. Unlike other royals, she yearned for adventure beyond the castle walls. Her kingdom was bordered by a vast, mysterious jungle, rumored to be home to an ancient and fearsome beast. One fateful night, unable to resist her desire for freedom, Elena disguised herself and slipped past the guards into the jungle. The moonlight guided her steps as she ventured deeper into the unknown, her heart racing with both fear and excitement. But soon she lost her way and stumbled into a dark part of the forest. Suddenly, the ground shook and a deep growl resonated through the trees. From the shadows emerged a towering gorilla, his dark fur shimmering under the moonlight and his eyes filled with intelligence. Elena froze in terror. This was the beast of the jungle, the creature of legends. But the gorilla, instead of attacking, simply stared at her. There was something strange in his gaze, a softness she hadn't expected. Slowly, he retreated into the forest, but not before looking back, as if inviting her to follow. Against her better judgment, Elena did. The gorilla, whom she began to call Kale, led her to a hidden grove, a place of unparalleled beauty with waterfalls, glowing flowers, and the sounds of life all around. Over the following days, Kale protected her, offering her fruit and shelter. They developed a silent understanding, communicating through gestures and expressions. As days turned into weeks, Elena began to notice something extraordinary. Kyle was not just a beast. He was far more intelligent than she could have imagined. His movements and expressions carried a depth of emotion that made her wonder about his past. One night, while Elena was resting, she heard the faint sound of Kale humming, a melody eerily familiar to her. She gasped, realizing it was a lullaby her mother used to sing. Confronting Kale, she demanded answers, and to her shock, Kale gestured toward a broken amulet he wore around his neck. It bore the crest of her kingdom. Piecing together fragments of old stories, Elena discovered the truth. Kale had once been a prince of a neighboring kingdom, cursed by a jealous sorcerer who sought to destroy his family. His transformation into a gorilla was meant to isolate him from the world. Determined to save him, Elena vowed to break the curse. She ventured back to her kingdom and delved into the royal archives, searching for any clue to undo the spell. Her efforts attracted suspicion, and soon the king discovered her secret. Enraged, he forbade her from returning to the jungle, fearing the beast she had grown to love. But Elena refused to give up. One stormy night, she escaped the castle with the knowledge she had uncovered, a ritual that could break the curse, but required an act of true love. Back in the jungle, Elena found Kale waiting for her in the grove. As lightning illuminated the sky, she confessed her feelings for him, and tears streamed down her face. Taking his massive hand in hers, she kissed him, pouring all her love and hope into that moment. The ground shook, and a blinding light enveloped Kyle. When it faded, a man stood before her, tall, strong, and with eyes as kind and familiar as Kyle's. The curse was broken. Kyle and Elena returned to her kingdom, where their love faced challenges from those who doubted their story. But their bond proved unbreakable, and together they united the kingdoms, ruling with wisdom and compassion.